the dumbest thing you've done to prove a point? The sinks in our house weren't working, and my dad was losing his mind. Every time he turned the faucet, nothing came out, and his only solution was the same one he always had. We need to call a plumber. I told him that was a complete waste of money. Plumbers charge hundreds of dollars just to tighten a pipe or clear a drain, and it was probably something simple. I told him I could fix it myself using YouTube tutorials. My dad looked at me like I had just threatened national security. Do not touch the pipes. But at this point, it wasn't about fixing the sink. It was about proving a point. So the second he left for work, I grabbed a wrench, pulled up a YouTube video titled Fixing Sink Problems for Beginners, and got to work. At first, things were going great. I unscrewed a few bolts, took apart the pipe under the sink and didn't break anything. But then the tutorial said something about water pressure. I don't know what it said exactly because I skipped ahead. I figured I got the gist of it. I twisted one last bolt and then a jet of freezing cold water blasted me in the face like a fire hose. I screamed, tried to shut it off, but the handle wouldn't budge. The pipe I had just removed completely snapped in half. Water exploded out of the sink, spraying the kitchen like a broken sprinkler system. I panicked and grabbed every towel I could find, but the water was flooding the floor too fast. I ran to the basement to shut off the water valve. Guess what else was in the basement? More pipes. By the time my dad got home, there was 3 inches of water pooling in the kitchen, and I was standing in the middle of it, soaked, holding a wrench, and trying to look innocent. He didn't even say a word. He just pulled out his phone and called the plumber. He ended up having to pay hundreds of dollars, all because of me being dumb.